friends, do you guys remember when we read When Sophie Gets Angry? Really, really angry last week? Well, last week I noticed all those connections in your eyes. I saw those little light bulbs light up. And today we're going to expand on those connections, because those connections can make really great stories to share with all your friends. Good writers use those connections to put variety in their writing and develop a topic that will entrance the readers. So today we're going to figure out how to choose a topic off of the story we just read. Anyway, so I want you to turn to your neighbor and whisper what you remember about the book last week.
I think.
Okay, well, I'm hearing a lot of good talk. A lot of you guys remember a lot about how Sophie gets angry. So let's revisit those connections. Do you guys have any connections from last week?
I get angry at my sister when she takes my toys.
That's a really great connection, Gina. Does anybody else have connections?
I got angry at my brother, so I tried to run away from my parents because they...
You sound a lot like Sophie, Taylor. Well, I hope you came back like Sophie did. I guess you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Well, Sophie reminds me of... I had kind of an aha moment when I was reading that story, too. I remember that I used to have a tree house, just like Sophie did. And I would run away to it when I got mad or sad, because I had a little sister, too, that took all my toys. But anyway, today we are going to also look at how to make a topic. Does anybody have an idea of how to choose a topic based on your connections? Yes, Sam.
You can take a snapshot in your mind.
You can take a snapshot. I think that's a good idea. Let's write that down. And here's your little camera. Let's draw this little thing. Alright, so here's your camera. Remember, we take snapshots in our minds, right, guys? And whenever we take those snapshots in our minds, what are we doing? We're thinking about our lives, right? We're thinking about that picture. So, you think about that picture. Okay. Now, let's say my picture has a little house in there. Nice house, right? It's got a crooked door. Ignore that. Okay, so whenever we're looking at this snapshot, a good way to expand your topic is describing the setting. Whenever you're describing the setting, you want to talk about any little detail you can remember. Any little detail you can remember in that picture. Okay. So here you are. You got your little picture in your head. And you are describing it to someone else. There you go. Okay. So now that you guys have some ideas of how to choose a topic, I'm going to have you guys try this in your own writing today. So I don't want you to feel pressured to try to choose a new topic, because if you're in the middle of a topic right now, I don't want you to switch gears right now. But if you do have that memorable place, I want you to try to put it in there if you can. So I will be conferring today with other students, so please remember, if I have this scarf on, then I'm conferring. Don't bother us. Okay, so if you have brown hair, you may go back to your seats. If you have blonde hair, you may go back to your seats.